Hey, hi, and hello, everyone. Anthony Fantano here, the internet's busiest music nerd, here to talk about one of the most important topics in music, period, ever. Poop. Poop, duty, turds, shit, excrement. It is a topic that is on everyone's mind, and as a result of that, it's also on the mind of a lot of rappers, as evidenced by this recently posted clip from a yet-to-be officially released Ice Spice song. What does she say? She says, like, these bitches think they're the shit and that they're not even the fart. I recently saw this clip. I saw this bar, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of hard. League is better than a lot of recent examples that I could think of where maybe any given rapper is saying something along the lines of, I'm the shit, but I'm the shit. You could find me in a diaper, which also made me think about the quality of those types of bars across the board. How could we develop an effective and tasteful, helpful hierarchy of the best moments where rappers are rapping about poop or comparing themselves to poop? So, of course, the most logical choice there is a tier list. And yes, this is a serious video. And so our poop journey begins with a bar from the one and only Kodak Black, who says on the song Tunnel Vision, she want to see me every day, she want to be my bae, that money make me come, it make me fornicate, I'm the shit, I need some toilet paper, which I'm not really crazy about as a bar. I don't really think it's like a good shit self-comparison and simile. Like, if you're the shit, why would you be seeking out some toilet paper? It's the person who does the shit that needs the toilet paper, not the shit itself. Really just makes no sense whatsoever as a poop bar, TBH. I'm going to put this one over in the D row. It's not like making me cringe or want to die or anything, but it's just seriously lacking some creativity. Okay, next on the list, we actually have Kodak Black again on the track Drowning. Features a Boogie with the Hoodie too, where it is said, I'm the shit, I'm fartin', I don't know how to potty, which, you know, could be a bit of a play on words in terms of partying, I suppose. But this one I'm also just not very impressed with. I'm the shit, I'm fartin', I don't know how to potty. Honestly, at the end of this one, I'm just left even less impressed and frankly kind of worried too. Like, knowing how to potty is a pretty essential, you know, thing as far as like everyday life and function goes. I'm going to put this over in the... Bless me. I'm going to put this over in the E row. Also, shout out to NLE Choppa, who, you know, once went on that social media excursion where he claimed to be going to the bathroom so many times in one day. That guy right there is a guy who knows how to party. That's for sure. All right, next poop bar comes from none other than J. Cole, who has had at least a few over his career, if I remember correctly. But this one over here is the flow sick as shit, catch Ebola if you bit this poopy. I never take, I invent the poopy, then flip the poop, then lick the poopy, and bit the poop back twice. I'm that nice. Woo. Honestly, loving the very busy and kind of complicated rhyme scheme here, loving the flow, loving him sort of rhyming shit with poopy. I feel like it could have been a little bit harder if he wasn't going on about licking the shit. That one kind of made me wince a little bit. Overall, definitely hardest poop bar so far. And I would put it in the B row. B for BM. Okay, next, Kodak Black again. Why are there so many Kodak Black poop bars? He's got another on a track over here from this record. I'm the shit baby girl, so I got stains in my drawer. This one is not only short, it's lazy, it's a bad simile, and on top of it, it's embarrassing. I'm just going to put it in the F. Wait, like... Please let this be the last Kodak Black poop bar in this video. We don't need any more. Okay, next, a guy who really knows how to come through with a simile that's a little bit gross and a little bit weird. Our guy Hopsin, off the track Hop Is Back, in promotion of his album Knock Madness at the time. He said, see, I'm the shit, like I slithered in poo. I'm sicker than sticking my freaking dick inside a bitch's syphilis cooch. It's not, well, that's not necessary. All right, let's just rewind there. See, I'm the shit like I slithered in poo, which is a very weird and disturbing mental image, but still, again, not one that I really get. It's not like continuously slithering in poo would make you poo. It wouldn't alter your chemical or genetic makeup to the point where you literally turn into a turd. So I think Hobson's, logic on this one is a little faulty. And just the idea of not just being in poo, having poo on you, swimming in poo, no, slithering in it, kind of makes my skin crawl and makes me want to die. I'm going to put this over in probably the E row. Not a very good poop bar, in my view. All right, next on the list, that is going to be the man, the legend, Trippie Redd, with a bar over here where he says, bitch, I'm the shit like my butt stink. It's short, it's kind of funny, it's straight and to the point. It's not great, but I suppose it gets the message across. And, knowing Trippie Redd's general vibe, I know he's kind of like, saying in a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek way. I mean, this one can pass. We'll let it pass like a bowel movement. We'll put it in the C row. It's fine. Okay, next poop bar comes from Wiz Khalifa. And now all these haters looking at me pitifully because I'm the shit. Literally. A confusing bar, to say the least. Like, I know everybody who wants to flex or sort of like, prop themselves up will say something like, I'm the shit. It's a pretty common phrase. People say that they're the
poopy
all the time, but nobody wants to be the
poop.
Literally. Nobody literally wants to be a hunk of shit, which kind of makes the haters part confusing. Are the haters looking at him pitifully because they're in a lower position than him that they're envious of? Or are they looking at him pitifully, meaning with pity, because they're like, whoa, look at that guy. He's literally shit. That's kind of sad for him. That's something that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy, that man just like turned into a turd. It's quite sad and it's quite unfortunate. Not a fate that I think anybody should have to suffer. Yeah, I feel like this one's kind of weird, awkward, and embarrassing. Nobody wants to be the shit, literally. I'm putting this over in the E row. It's not a very good poop bar. All right, next it is Mr. One-Liner himself, Lil Wayne, who actually, when I was doing research for this, has a lot of poop bars. But I mean, the guy has put out so many tracks, so many mixtapes. I guess the likelihood that he would rap about poop at some point is high. And this is one shining example over here where he says, Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. Got these haters pissed because my toilet paper thick. Which honestly, I feel like you could have done this bar in a much less creative way where you just kind of go from I'm the shit to the toilet paper bit. But the magic of Lil Wayne is that he adds these extra little details. He's not just talking to anybody telling them that he's the shit. He's talking to Mr. Toilet. And not only is he talking to Mr. Toilet, he's writing it out as Dear Mr. Toilet as if it's a fucking letter. So Lil Wayne, quill in hand with ink, writing a letter on some quality parchment. Dear Mr. Toilet, I'm the shit. Got these haters pissed because, you obviously want to have a reference to the other thing people do in the bathroom, which also highlights the fact that his haters are not the
poopy.
He's the
poopy.
His haters, they're the piss. So his haters are pissed because his toilet paper is thick, meaning that he has the money to spend on very expensive, very thick toilet paper. A single square of Lil Wayne's toilet paper is as thick as the phone book. That's how much money he has at his disposal. Just super, super, super thick toilet paper from Lil Wayne. I actually like this bar quite a bit. I think it's a good quality poop bar. I'm going to put it over in A. I think it's a good A+ poop bar. Okay, this next one comes from Porchy, who I have not really heard before on this track. You will see me splurt on a track like I'm aiming for first place in a race. I'm the shit, you ain't even a turd. I don't know. I think this one's okay. It's passable. It's basic. I'm the shit. You're not even a turd. I mean, I've heard that form before. We could put it in C. It's fine. Okay, following this, we have Birdman. Birdman, Lil Wayne is on the track as well. And on this track, Wayne says, I know the game, analyst, man, I'm the shit, and y'all janitors. Now, you see, that's a good quality delineation between being the shit and somebody being something else. Lil Wayne is the shit. Lil Wayne is the thing people have to think of, have to mind, have to obsess over, have to clean up after, and they're the janitors. They're the ones who have to like sort of think about that and do that, put in the labor for Lil Wayne on Lil Wayne's behalf. Not as good as the Dear Mr. Toilet one, but I could put this one in B. It's fine. It's not a bad poop bar. Pretty likable poop bar. All right, and how can we forget, of course, Mr. Kanye West, who came through with his Lift Yourself masterpiece with bars such as poop de scoop, scoop diddy whoop, whoop de scoop de poop. Even if it is just gibberish at the end of the day, it's still some poop bars, still kind of qualifies. I mean, it's silly, it's fun, it's cheeky, it's stupid. It's obviously not as lyrically clever as Lil Wayne and J. Cole, but still legendary in its own right. We could give it a My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 6 out of 10 and plop it right there. All right, next we have Lil Wayne. Again, I told you, this man likes to say that he's the shit. In fact, on this track, Glory, he says, holy poopy, I'm the poopy, I'm God's manure, holy poopy, I'm the poopy, porta potty Tunchi, which, yeah, I don't really think is as clever as, you know, the other Wayne bars that we've talked about so far. It's really him just kind of saying he's the shit over and over and over for the most part, which I think could have been more interesting. Repetitive, low effort. We could plop it off, just pinch it off and just put it right there in C. It's not embarrassing. It's not terrible. It's just, again, it's just repetitive. And of course, who can forget the legend Kendrick Lamar? He's got some poop bars too. He actually said on his classic record, Section 80, I'm on the toilet when I rhyme. If you the shit, then I decline. I climax where you begin, and then I end on cloud 9, which is a bit of an odd one. Like, I climax where you begin, and then I end on cloud 9. Like, is this a coming fast bar? I don't know. This is a poop bar. We're analyzing poop bars here. We're getting ahead of ourselves. He says, I'm on the toilet when I rhyme. If you the shit, then I decline. Which I really like the flow of that bar. I really like the way we go from rhyme to decline. And in so many words, I feel like he's almost kind of like, you know, poo-pooing. To not to get too poop oriented here, but he's poo-pooing the idea of calling yourself the shit, or at least that's how I read it. I could be totally wrong here. Kendrick's lyrical genius transcends understanding sometimes. I'll say that. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it over in B. We could put this one in the B row. Yeah, just because I really like the flow of it. I like the imagery of it. All right, and of course, we got to throw it back to a classic. We got to throw it back to a classic. If you guys love this record and know it like the back of your hand, you already know the bar that I'm talking about. Of course, we're talking about the bar from Jizza, where he sort of like, is posturing. He's throwing that thread out there, and then he says, "What's in your pants? Ah, human feces. Throw your shitty drawers in the hamper. Next time, come strapped with a fucking pamper." Honestly, it's silly. It's over the top. Why this person would have any other kind of feces in his pants than human feces, I don't know. But still, it's a hard poop bar. It's so hard. It's a constipated poop bar. I think we could throw this up at the top. It's a top tier. It's a top echelon, classic, mega influential poop bar. It won't even flush. That's how hard it is. Let's really kind of finish this process off. We got Childish Gambino, who's also got some poop bars out there. He says actually on the track Freaks and Geeks, I'm the shit. When these dudes talk, they talk in bull me, which does hit a little corny. I will say that. It does kind of like go down a little but with that being said, I feel like it is kind of a creative bar. I haven't heard a lot of rappers or heard any rappers prior to this, in fact, kind of, spit a bar like that, or, certainly a bar like that wouldn't have dawned on me. So I feel like he does deserve some credit for this one. I'm the shit. When these dudes talk, they talk in bull me. Yeah, we could be, kind to Donald on this one, especially since I have given him some negative reviews over the years. We could put it in the B row, and for on clever grounds, on grounds that it is a little witty, that it is more witty than shitty, and I think we can leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. That is your poop bar tier list. Thank you very much for watching. What are some of your favorite poop bars that I talked about here? What are some poop bars that maybe I didn't remember? I think we could leave it there, though. This is way too much time to be talking about poop, so I think we're gonna end this video now. Thank you very much for watching. Over here next to my head is another one that you can check out. Hit that up with a link to subscribe to the channel. Anthony Fantano. Poop bars tier list forever.